The Bill of Rights, not needs. Thank you. Thank you for bringing all the signs. I want to thank the organizers today for pulling this together. Thank all of you for attending, for giving up part of your Saturday. And for some of you, you called off work, didn't you, to be here? Because I know that happens. I know that happens, and we appreciate it. Yes, people are, shh. Don't get a camera on you then. And also, spending the gas money to be here, because I know times are tough. We all went over that fiscal cliff, didn't we?
The toll was crazy.
We're facing the gravest threat to the Second Amendment than we've ever faced since the Bill of Rights was ratified. I can tell you that. We had a board meeting. The NRA board meeting was last week. We had extra security like you would not believe. They're attacking us. The political and media elites had their gun control plans ready to go. They were just waiting for a crisis to advance their agenda. And we all know what crisis that was, and we all know that they like to say never let a good crisis go to waste. And did any of you hear what Ed Rendell said?
That idiot.
He said the good thing that came out of Sandy Hook. He actually said that. How insensitive. The elites have been attacking the Second Amendment for decades. And now, the nightmare battle we've always feared is on our doorstep. The NRA is being attacked like never before. The left has coalesced. They have big money behind them. I'm not even going to mention the names of the two people because we all know who that is. But why is the NRA being attacked? Because it is the most effective civil rights organization in the world. And when I was elected to the NRA Board of Directors, it was a big honor for me. Big honor for me. And now, it's an awesome task ahead of us. I have a question. How many of you out there are gun owners? Gee, I kind of thought I'd get that response. How many of you are Second Amendment supporters? How many of you are currently or have ever been an NRA member at some time in your life?
Lifetime!
That's why they're going after the NRA. It's because of you. Because they know a lot of people, a vast majority of Americans approve of the NRA, identify with the NRA. And guess what? The NRA is what stands between the leftists and the Second Amendment.
We outnumber them!
I don't know what he said, but we outnumber them, absolutely. Oh, heck, just the number of hunters here in Pennsylvania can outnumber them. That's a standing army right there. Let's be real. They're going to try and distract you from the real issue, though. They're going to try and distract you by saying assault weapons. They're going to try and distract you by saying magazine size. Of course, they also try to distract you by saying high-velocity magazines. And guns that take 3 magazines at a time. I want me one of those.
I'm going to take one.
So, don't be distracted, because once they disarm the population, they can do anything, and the Bill of Rights will be gone. There's no doubt about it, otherwise you wouldn't be here today. So the question is, what can you help to do in this war? What can you do? There's going to be many battles, so pick and choose. Everybody in here has something they're good at. Decide what it is. Is it local elections like Lorraine mentioned? Whatever it is, you decide and put your time in. Choose something you can do. Some of the battles might be, you know all about magazine capacities. The law officers in New York are finding out about that too. That's right. Yeah. They're illegally carrying now. They're illegally carrying because they're only supposed to have 7 rounds in a magazine.
Why don't we arrest them?
Excuse me, but how many round magazines do the criminals have?
Whatever they want.
Do you think they're going to abide by that 7-round rule? I don't think so.
Only a full.
So anyway, there's something that we all can do, something we have to do. We have to have a conversation. Talk to people. Talk with people. Don't talk at them. Talk with them. Don't debate them. Talk with them. How many of you know somebody that is on the fence about this whole issue? Okay. Guess what? All you have to do is talk to them. Ask them one simple question. What are you going to do if someone breaks into your home? That's a very simple question. Number one answer will probably be, I'll call the police. Then you ask them, what are you going to do until the police get there? Ask that mom down in Loganville, Georgia, what she did. This is about being able to defend ourselves from the evil in this world, whatever shape it takes. Evil's a shapeshifter.
It is.
The theme for the NRA annual meetings, which are in Houston this year, I hope some of you can be there. I've talked to some that come every year. I look forward to seeing you there. But we've had this theme planned for months. The theme is Stand and Fight. And the magazine you're going to get in the mail, if it hasn't hit your mailbox already,
30 rounds.
I believe it says Under Siege. Under Siege. Very timely. My question is, are you going to stand and fight for freedom? Or are you going to have to explain to your children or grandchildren when they ask you, where were you when they fundamentally changed our nation? This is not just about guns, magazines, the AR-15, whatever floats your boats, whatever the antis are touting. And as you all know, this is about our freedoms and the United States of America surviving. The gun mag. We get all the magazines at our house, the NRA ones and Second Amendment Foundation, CCRKBA, the whole alphabet, we get them. I want to read this to you. This is very important. I'm just going to read you 3 paragraphs from this article. The article is entitled, China Officially Seeks Gun Control in the U.S. The official Chinese government news agency Xinhua has demanded the U.S. immediately adopt stricter gun control measures to reduce the number of firearms the U.S. populace is permitted to possess. That was reported by Breitbart.com. The Chinese government statement also expressed a strong dislike for the National Rifle Association, badge of honor, while also attacking the Republican Party as somehow complicit in the violence. Conversely, the article heaps praises on the Democrat Party. Imagine that. The current Chinese government, the Communist People's Republic of China, was established in a revolution led by Mao Zedong, who killed an estimated 40 to 70 million people with starvation, executions, and re-education camps. Were they armed? No. Don't think so. So that's what we're fighting for. In conclusion, I want to urge all of you to do whatever you can in this war. Give of your time and money. Sometimes your time is money, like it is for me. No matter how small the amount of either, it will add up. There's never been a greater need for all gun owners and Second Amendment supporters to put your money where your mouth is. So I want to thank you in advance for the sacrifices that you will be making in the coming months, for stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's up to you to stand and fight for freedom. Thank you.
I apologize, it's Maria Heil, NRA.